Hello everyone, I'm your hostess with the mostest 8-second gaming. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the exciting Season 1 announcements. Diablo 4 has been going strong, I've been loving the game, and it sounds like it's getting even better, so we're going to be breaking it all down for you. And don't worry guys, with all the Season 1 hype, we're going to be rolling out more videos to keep you guys covered, so if you want to stay up to date with those, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. But okay, let's jump straight into things, and I do want to cover one thing on the side quickly. These are actually the patch notes that came out today. This is patch 1.0.4, and there was a bunch of really nice quality of life changes in this, but the main things that I want to talk about are the gameplay adjustments, because going forward, this is actually going to be huge for quite a few classes. Now, the first thing they did was they made Helltide chests now drop unique items. Before, they weren't able to do so, and this is very big for quite a few classes. The main one being, of course, the Druid. Almost every single Druid player is after that very coveted Tempest Roar helmet. It's very rare to get, but now with Helltide chests actually dropping unique items, it's going to be coming a lot more often. This is going to make those builds a lot easier to come online and make the game just a lot more enjoyable for quite a few people. The next thing that they have done is dropped a few of the bosses down with their health pool and have made their damage reduced. And the main one is Brawl, and I struggled quite a little bit on Brawl in the campaign. I was playing a Twisted Blades rogue, so it's not the least damage out there, and even I was having a little bit of a tough time, so this is going to be a nice upgrade for a few people going forward. And the last main thing is that they have increased the cap for the crafted materials in the game. Before, it was 9,999, but now it is 99,999. That is a massive bump. It's going to be great because if you hit that cap, you've got a lot to worry about. Before, it was a little bit low. You could actually reach it pretty easily, but now it's going to be a little bit harder to hit. But that is the patch notes for today covered. So now let's jump into the stuff coming in Season 1. And this is going to be called Season of the Malignant, and that is going to be playing into literally everything else that's coming in. Now with this, there are going to be malignant monsters spawning around the world. They are going to be decaying abomination type things that are roaming around, and you will have to slay them in order to get malignant hearts. And these malignant hearts are the seasonal mechanic, kind of like how PoE has their seasonal stuff. This is going to be the same thing. Now with these, you are going to have to slay any one of the monsters in order for them to drop the heart. And then once they drop a heart, you can use it to perform a ritual with a Cage of Binding. That is going to be an item that you have to get during the seasonal quest line. And then after killing that, they will drop a new version of the Malignant Heart that can be placed into special infested sockets in your jewelry in place of a normal gem. And what these Malignant Hearts are going to do is basically like a secondary aspect. Aspects are super strong in the game already, so adding another form of aspects on top of that is going to make a lot of builds a lot more interesting and open up for a lot more different meta potentials. Now at first, the season will introduce 32 Malignant Hearts across 4 different categories that provide new unique bonuses. And as you grow more powerful and face harder and harder malignant creatures, that will also increase the strength of the Malignant Hearts that they drop. And on top of adding in that, they are adding a new dungeon style of theme, because there's going to be the new Malignant Tunnels. This is going to spawn a bunch of these creatures and allow you to basically target farm different Malignant Hearts to get your gear extremely well rolled. And there's also going to be a new boss in these. It's going to be Varshan the Consumed. I'm a big fan of endgame bosses. I think this is a fantastic opportunity for Diablo. This is going to add so much stuff into the game. Now, like I mentioned before, there are going to be 4 different styles of Malignant Hearts. And with those different styles, you are going to have to match them up to the different sockets in your jewelry. Your jewelry is only going to be able to roll into one of those sockets. They're going to be different colors. So you have to match the color of the Malignant Heart to the color of the socket in the jewelry. Again, I'm going to be tying it back to PoE because it's just the easiest point of reference. It's like how you have different colored skill gems in PoE. You have to match the socket color to the skill gem color. You can't just slam a new one in. Now also, like PoE, there are going to be white ones, but they're not going to be white socket, they're going to be white Malignant Hearts, so they can go in any color. It's basically just the reversal of it. But that's basically all you need to know about the Malignant Hearts. But a lot of people are going to be wondering how the characters are working in the new season, and don't worry, I've got you covered with that as well. When you first make a new character in the season, you are going to have the option to go into the seasonal realm or the eternal realm. The eternal realm is just the default gameplay. You will not get access to any of the seasonal content. But in the seasonal realm, that's going to be where all of the new stuff is coming into play, but you are going to have to level up a new character there. However, it's not going to be as bad as a lot of people were thinking it was going to be, because once you do go into the seasonal realm, if you have at least one character who has completed the campaign on any other realm, you will be able to start the seasonal campaign with with different options. First one being the option to skip the campaign completely, because a lot of people don't like replaying the campaign. I am one of those people. Next up, your mount is available immediately. I get it, the mounts in Diablo aren't the best, but they are still a nice quality of life feature to have. The next thing is all previous discovered altars of Lilith will be unlocked and the corresponding renown for them. So if you haven't yet, get on your altars of Lilith. And lastly, all previously discovered areas of the map will be revealed and the corresponding renown for them. So again, if you haven't discovered parts of the map, go do it right now. Now also, they are not introducing World Tier 5 come this season. I was really hoping that they were going to, because it was actually data mined that World Tier 5 is in the game a while ago, so everyone was kind of expecting them to release World Tier 5 with the first season. But it's probably not as well balanced as they'd like it to be, or there's just going to be some other changes coming into the future. So I hope with Season 2 we are actually going to finally see it, because right now once you actually hit like a weird plateau going from like level 80 to level 100, you could really use the benefit of the World Tier 5 increased experience. But it's not coming in. It's a little bit upsetting, but you know, we are getting quite a few good changes, so a couple things being left out in my opinion isn't the worst thing. And also, I do want to touch on the battle pass, because I know quite a few people were worried about it, but actually it doesn't look too bad. People were really worried that Blizzard was going to make this super pay to win and you had to get the battle pass in order to be kind of caught up on the game, but it looks like for the most part it's all just cosmetics and it's not really going to be allowing people to have any benefits. If you want to buy the battle pass or show off the cosmetics, that's all you. And as the game goes on and progresses further and further and the battle passes become more unique, it's going to show that you are an OG Diablo player. I personally am a huge fan of battle passes. I think that they're doing this one extremely well, and actually I'm even debating buying it, and I don't even spend money on video games very often. But let me know what you guys are excited for the most in the comments down below, and if you guys want to stay up to date with the latest and greatest Diablo 4 tips, tricks, and news, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. Once again, I'm 8 Second Gaming. I'll see you guys in the next one.